Good afternoon, Academy.
Good afternoon.
My name is Benedict Armand Begré. I'm a second year student from Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire.
Okay.
Today, I'm going to share with you one story of my life. My story with English/LA. My story with English/LA. So it all began when I arrived here the 1st August 2017 for the Camp English for Excellence piloted by Mr. J. At the airport, my friends Dominique, Emmanuel and I had to go to the inquiries department because we couldn't find our luggage. So when we arrived, there was a long queue and we had to line up and wait until our turn. So in the queue, a woman asked me a question, but honestly, I did not understand what she was saying. But I did not know what was going on in my head. But I looked at the girl and confidently I responded, "I'm fine, thank you." But I could see the confusion on the woman's face. I could see a disappointment. More, I could see pity in her eyes. It was clear that it wasn't the answer that the woman expected to hear. And I could feel how stupid I was. I was just lost as my language. At that moment, I knew that learning English would be a bit difficult, but I did not realize how difficult it could be. After that, we saw Mr. Jagan came to school, and the day after, the camp really began. During the camp, the idea of autodidactics was quite frequent. We had to be our own and first teacher. Sincerely, I was really happy about that, because through all my life, there was no way for me to become my own teacher. And the perception of teacher that I had was teachers are the ones who know everything and who teach everything. So this flexibility that was given to us made me quite excited to learn English. And in this process of learning, we learned a lot outside the classroom, and it was very fun. I was not afraid to make mistakes because people generally were quite welcoming and empathetic. So 1 month later, I was in my own class. We were reading the test, Identity as an Analytic Lens of Research. By the author of Paul Gates. I didn't understand one full sentence in the text, and I asked the girl sitting next to me, "Please, what does this mean?" She looked at me and responded, "I'm not here to teach you English." I asked her to repeat, and with more annoyance and more slowly, she repeated, "I am not here to teach you English." So I was so shocked and I asked myself why she told me that. I went out of the classroom and I began to cry. This was the first time that I cried at LA. When class finished, I went to my room and cried again. And after crying, I started analyzing what this girl told me. And a voice in my mind told me that she did not insult me, she was just rude. The reason that I was so affected was because she just told me the truth. At this point, I started remembering what I was told earlier when I arrived to this campus. You are your own teacher. And I realized that this girl told me the same thing, but in her own way.
Different way.
This kind of situation happened repetitively during the whole year in many different forms. For example, when you speak and no one listens to you. When they underestimate your idea in class. When you make mistakes and everyone is laughing. When you are in a team and people look down on you. because of your English. They think that they will do all the work, and they even pray to not argue in their team. When you are learning English, you go through a lot on your daily basis, a lot of challenges on your daily basis. Today I thank that girl because she put me out of my comfort zone. She helped me challenge myself and reminded me that it was my responsibility to learn English. She was one of the persons who motivated me to translate a French book that I wrote in 2015 called À l'intérieur de l'inconnu. In English, the title is Also, thank you so much for those who were willing to help me, especially during those hard times. Thank you to my English for Excellence and Writing and Rhetoric teacher, Mr. Ben. My advisory family, Mr. Kangani, my economic teacher. I went out of their way to help me. Also, thank you to everyone who helped me during those hard times. Thank you so much. My message to the community is to be more empathetic with those learning English, especially because it's hard to learn the completely different language. It's very frustrating to be in class and not understand everything, and even not know to ask for what you did not understand. And so I want to make something clear in everyone's mind. If someone does not understand a language, it does not mean that the person is not intelligent. When someone does not understand a language, it does not mean that the person is stupid. It just means that the person has to work harder than usual. Therefore, they don't need pity, they need support. As African leaders, we have to grow together and no one has to be left behind. And if you have the privilege to know something and you have the opportunity to share it with someone else, please do. To all those struggling like I did when I came here, I just want to say I was once lost, just like my luggage. But now I found myself. Thank you so much.